Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blueprints. My name is Gurgle Play. I played a little bit of this last night, about 2 hours, and I got really hooked on it. Um, I was initially planning to start a different game this week, but now I'm really hooked on Blueprints. So I'm going to try to get as far as I can tonight. I have work in a couple hours, and I need to sleep at least a little bit before then. But until then. We'll start getting the outside room. Um, Last night I did go through and watch a little bit of a little bit more of Small Ant's stream where he played this. So I do know a little bit more now. Not a lot though. I intentionally closed my eyes when they were doing some of the puzzles. Blah, 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 blah. I'll start with the pantry. Very nice. I saw them do the offering shrine a couple times, but I did not catch what each amount of coins means. So I am simply going to experiment with it a bit. Making an offering of coins may result in a bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's see what 3 does. High roller. Each time you draft a shop room, gain a dice. Gain 5 extra coins each time you roll a dice. Ooh, okay. I'm writing down what 2 does. Or, sorry, what 3 coins does. Okay. Still don't know what the wish does. I'm going to assume it does something. Eventually. Nook. Okay. I'm wasting a lot of steps at the beginning of the day, but that is fine. Okay, nice little start here. I do, however, only have one path. That might not be the best idea. I'll hope to get a hallway leading into level 3, maybe? Okay. No such luck. We'll do the bedroom. Then I saw a lever in some random room that they were playing on where a candlestick gets pulled down. And that makes me think that there are levers hidden around that I did not find. So I'm going to spend some time trying to interact with some of the stuff in rooms that I have not. And I know the chess pieces are going to be important at some point, but I don't know how to denote them until I know what I need them for. Parlor. Statement on the white box is true. There's a second wind-up key in this room. I'm gonna guess that's false, which makes both of these false, which makes this true. This box and the white box are both empty. Wheat. Garage only opens up in one place. That's not a good option. Okay, dark room, I suppose. See if I can pull a utility closet. The rumpus room. The Zoltar. Or what's it called? Alzara. Okay, what does this room say? A uniquely modern-fashioned gaming room, the Rumpus Room has provided many guests to the estate with countless hours of recreation. The room is outfitted with a record player, 2 television sets, a collection of board games, and a mysterious antique fortune-telling automation named Alzara. Interesting. 8 coins. Very nice. Alright, Alzara, show me what you got. Oh. Oh.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
A little bit, yeah. You know, purchase of goods and services and all that.
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand.
Hey, that's me, I think.
He is looking for something he was told he would not find.
You'll never find it.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
Room 40? I'm guessing not room 46. Maybe, though.
Beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
Well, thank you, the great Alzara.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, so I have to find you multiple times. Okay, so Alzara. On a beach, searching for something I shall not find. Um, a black cat tied to a red flag. And a door marked with a moon. Okay. You've got a bishop in you. Interesting. I feel like Steam has a journal feature, doesn't it, for each game? Game recording, web browser friends, discussions, guides, clock, notes. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. That is a bishop, right? Am I stupid? Okay. Um. Oh, I needed to go to the library anyways, too. What was this room called? Rumpus Room. Okay. Anything else in here I should take note of? You don't have anything to say to me again? Okay. Okay. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. I don't have the magnifying glass. The third largest city in Finn Ares and site of its former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Aegirian canopy house and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and a mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. Tableau. I have no idea how to pronounce that. A cobblestone trail meanders past 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Lex Ex Miserve, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington's mountains. Featherfall Keep. You will find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Epsons since before the Third Era. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son, Lionel Epson, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Aries when Reddington was still the capital. However, service documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gilding swans. In the midst of all that beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of Fenary's premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the Hundred Bells Tea Room, which is open to the general public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the train during summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually submit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and the saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourists wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might be braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. Don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station in a time when the Realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or maintaining a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Hmm. There's probably something I should see with the magnifying glass in this book. Okay. Can I request the next book or no? Do I have to wait till the next time that I see the library? I did already look at that, but I did want to see my stats again. Oh yeah, did I unlock anything new here? The storeroom is just so good. I still need it for this. Yeah, if I get the magnifying glass, drafting a coat check is going to end up being like a really sought after thing for me. The foundation does not reset each day. Really? I kind of want to do this because of my offering. But I feel like I haven't seen this room. The commissary. Or the foundation, I mean. The cornerstone of the house, unvarying and unchanging, the foundation is one of the only constants in the estate on which you can truly rely. The natural cavity was hollowed directly out of the mountain itself, with its stone and earth walls displaying an underlying coarseness that the rest of the mansion conceals. Permanent blueprint. It is rare. Interesting. Let me go down there. Can I not get up there? It just, I'm able to get in from there. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. I see. I'm still hoping to find a breaker room. Look for the closet. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Special key. Let's use the silver key. When drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Let's hit the dining room. And then I think I'm going to go back. Oh, wait, no. I'm still looking for a breaker room. Is there a lever anywhere? Not that I see. Alright, so which way do I want to go? This way. Now I'll take the commissary. What do you got? Magnifying glass! I wonder what the hell a sleeping mask does. Magnifying glass, for sure. Okay, hold on. Ooh, yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Ooh. Today's November 12th. Boom. Now I know what the date is. Hold on. Day 6, November 12th. Which makes day 1 6, right? Hold on. 5 was 11, 4 was 10, 3 was 9, 2 was 8, 1 was 7. Okay. I feel like this bot was in the chat last night. What are the chances? Oh wait, no. First time chat. And I spelled their name wrong when I tried to ban them. That's crazy. Boom. Okay. I'm going to screenshot this just in case it's important. We'll just give everything a little once over. I feel like there's probably something important in the picture of this place. Mount Holly. Okay, maybe not. I mean, I can read all this anyways. Canner fork. Hello, Random Red. 42 steps left. Welcome to the chat. Okay. Let's go see what this stupid magnifying glass thing says. Wait, can I revisit other things that I found? Never mind, that doesn't say the right thing. Where's it at? Stamps found on the estate and inspected will be added to this page. Okay. Awesome. Thanks. Appreciate that heads up. Stowe did not need the magnifying glass for that, but that's okay. We're getting pretty far today. Hallway. That works. Ooh, I'm really close. As much as I would like to do coat check for my magnifying glass, I'm going to continue ahead. Ooh, yeah, dinner is served. Yeah, I just got that just now. It's my first playthrough though, so I don't know how relevant it is. Security seems good here. Nope. E-card, okay. Now what can I do about the key card system? Low. What does offline mode do? Determines the default setting of the security doors will be set to if the power is lost. Okay. So now I have two reasons to want to find a breaker room. Okay. Alright, let's backtrack a little bit. See what I can get in the dining room. Or wait, let's see. Is this locked? Okay, yeah. Let's see what I can get in the dining room real quick. Dinner is served. Lemon glazed salmon. Plus an additional 10 steps if you have an aquarium in your house. Back up to 50. Let's go. The pool. I have not seen that before. And I'm out of gems now, but... An indoor Iridian pool was one of the more modern additions to the estate, the inclusion of which provided a convenient excuse for building a handful of other rooms, which not only complement an indoor pool, but are often compulsory inclusions. That's quite a few drafts. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on that room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. No running. Oh man, I didn't realize that would be blocked off. Utility closet. Thank goodness. The water might have been useful, but I don't care. Off. Dark room. On. Oh, am I gonna have to walk in there first? I don't know what changing the power in the gymnasium does. I'm hoping maybe it just negates the steps thing. Okay, should I go... Since I'm already halfway back, I'm going to go to the dark room first. Maybe I can hope to get a couple keys while I'm over there. Ooh, a gem. I will take that. Locked. Oh, man. Seriously? Okay. Well, now I've got a gem. I did just waste a bunch of steps, but that's fine. So close to the antechamber. Okay. Laboratory. I haven't gotten that before. And it turns left, so if I get a hallway, I can see if the antechamber lets me in. I typically work over at Cinco Labs, but got sent here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Interesting. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point. Complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. Oh, okay, so you can't do anything about the frozen stuff in there. Screenshotting that. Periodic table of elements. I mean, sure, just in case I need it. Surely I will, if it's here. And observable. Anything on here important? I really hope not. I really hope if I can't look at it, it's not important. Interesting, I see. Okay, let's run it back and forth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right. 6 to the right. P U S. Push, I'm guessing. Yeah. Push the button. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on, did I fuck up? 4, 5, 6, 7. Red. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three up and push 3 up after 9. Okay. Effective immediately, electronic mail can be accessed via the security terminal. Hey. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Experiment setup, research logs, pause experiment, log in the network. Research logs. No experiments found. Okay. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Whenever you draft a shop room, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk, each time you eat an apple. How many hallways do I have? Oh, I can't check. This probably. Start experiments. Experiment started. Okay. Now let's also go access electronic mail. Very convenient, those two are right next to each other. Never mind, I guess. Yeah, bet. How do I access electronic mail? What's going on in here? This machine requires additional power pipped in from the boiler room. Sweets. Yeah. Okay, well, let's hope to get the boiler room, I guess. Hey, another security. Okay. Please, hallway. Or anything that feeds straight through. I don't have a gem! I don't have a gem for it! Son of a bitch! Fuck! Seriously? Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, let's see what the billiard room has. These keys. Is that 20? Okay, I had it right. 8, 1. 11, 10, 25. Yes, okay. That's nice, at least. Really eating through my steps here. Yes. This says that it enters on every direction. Great Hall. So I should be able to get in there, maybe? Hold on. Oh, I've only got 2 keys. Can the middle one lead forward? Kinda. But... So that's what the antechamber looks like. Okay. I feel like this is the logical decision. Locksmith keys for sale. That sounds perfect. Fuck! Okay, archives, I guess. It's the only one that keeps me going. Marigold wins Herald Library honor. Popular children writer Marian Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Library Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. I'm dyslexic, apparently. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird author never considered herself success. She confided, "My son was the only one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. So we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there." Marigold had elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, that's what I figured she was the writer, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. Statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Literary, what is it? Media literacy is dead. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard and questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White, 2 of the 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trindale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility for the attack, it is widely believed that the authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater, continued on page 12. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining the popular author and Mr. White, Mr. White, were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house had defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marianne Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold had past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from a publisher this week. Manning and White was seen at the corner, suspicious bag waved down a local man. This is the third major since last year. It is anticipated blank charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. RP. The trial begins on Tuesday, expected to grant up to something with grand treason. No trace is discovered of Cinca Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the Hundred Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic royal museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of the Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued by the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, a priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Dramatic. Nothing to see but the magnifying glass that I saw. I want to make sure there's nothing to check. The sound of this room is so dramatic. Why are you out of my... I'm silly. Okay. Locked, and I have no keys. Alright, this is the way we're going. Alright. And that'll be blocked off by the antechamber? Yeah. How do I get in then, I wonder? Yeah, that's about what I figured. I'm out of keys. Unless I can do whatever my experiment was, which I forget. This is the wrong room to check on my experiments. You dropped a shop room. Damn it! I think I had the chance to do that at one point, and I just forgot that that was what I had to do. Okay, I think that's it, right? Do you require a key? Yeah, you do. This one requires a key. I think this one requires a key. I know this one requires a key. Okay, let's go see what the sleeping mask does. And then that'll be the end of the day. Man, it was such a good day, too. I made it to the antechamber, kind of, but I don't know how to get in. It might have to do with the Great Hall. Okay, what does the sleeping mask do? First time you enter each bedroom with a sleep mask, gain $5. Okay. Or, 5 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I can make it back outside just in case there's anything else I can do. Okay, I was about to say. Like it wasn't going to do that for a second. Should have checked security to see if there was anything I missed sitting anywhere. That's fine. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna end the day. Can't make any more wishes, can I? I think I already did that for the day. Okay. Call it a day. Call it. $27 total rooms again. Save and continue. Yep. 50-minute day. Damn. Parlor. Den. Storeroom. Courtyard. I should have checked. How's the soil right there? Oh, it's not charted. Interesting. Let me go do the side room real quick. Let's do the hovel. Notices of termination. Dear Mr. Ravain, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that their services are... I like that it says half-hearted and they're appreciated. Your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel of the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, house manager. Well, thanks, Miss Babbage. Rude. Oh, dick spot. Okay. Well, I'll remember that there's a dig spot there in case I get a shovel, but it would take maybe quite a few steps to get back to that point. Hallway. Trunk. No shovel though. Drawing room for sure. Corridor. Oh, I never did the parlor. Okay, I'm wasting so many steps right now. Kind of simultaneously going through multiple paths. I'll leave that open. And I'll start in the parlor and just continue on from here. The other two boxes are empty. The other two boxes are blue. That's false. And that's false. So this one has to be true. I have no use for gyms now, do I? Apple. I'll take the kitchen for the dice. And it's probably maybe a good idea to have purchasable food. 15 for 8 is not bad at all. A morning room. That is. Okay. I only have one green room and I do not need gyms. I can take guest bedroom and then just walk back. Ooh, and I got a magnifying glass. That was worth it. For sure, that was worth it. Okay. I can come back if I get 8, but that would require some backtracking. So we'll see how far along I am if I get 8. Let's do the boudier again. Oh, that's a safe. Hold up. Wait, I never even looked at this. I've been in here like twice. 9083 I wrote down yesterday as a safe code. I don't remember where I got it, but really? Really? That's not the safe code? Seriously? Must be a different safe, I guess. Well, now I know that there is something in the boudier. Ah, that's why this picture exists, just to give you a heads up if there's a safe in here. This is maybe the best option so I can do morning. even if I waste a ton of steps doing it. An upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Okay. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Court, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Baron's Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Red Queen, Red King. This is maybe to do with suits and cards. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. West and east levers? So the one in the front is in the greenhouse. I watched Smollett pick up a lever somewhere. Oh, that's convenient that there's one right where it would be spawning. Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and mage chamber. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Sure. Okay. Hey. Awesome. Press enter. Yes! Storeroom upgrade! That's what I was hoping for. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance the room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Oh. That's dirty. I think it has to be this one, though. Yes. Because I keep running into walls if I run out of keys. So that will be most useful. Nice, these coins are everywhere. I'm gonna make my way back to the kitchen, I think. Maybe let me go find some more coins first. I really hope that I would find another pile on the way there, but just in case I don't. Okay, let me see if there are any coins in this trunk. Yes, there are. Awesome. Okay. Alright, I'll need to walk back into the drawing room anyways, but for now, let me go to the kitchen and just buy all of the steps available to me. Maybe not the first option. Okay, I would have found enough coins on the way, but that's fine. Yeah, I want to see what the morning thing is. The morning room. Okay, do I see any coins in here? Nope. Then I am not peeking in there. I've used so many fucking steps today. Okay, am I down to 1 path, I think? Yeah. Okay, let's hope I can pull a morning room, because I want to see what that is. Tomorrow you will start with 2 gyms, hey. And it's my only option if I want to continue on. So that's what a morning room is. It's one that provides me with something in the morning. Car keys. Okay. That would require me getting to here. So let me maybe stockpile my dice a bit so that when I do, I can roll for garage. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73, after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant of crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the most beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, had been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to the readers by her pen name Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with her literary creations, such as The Red Prince, Swinburne, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who had yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for, man, this writer really is leaning on that word, for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's County Science Fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. More to follow. Hey, gems. Still have no use for you, but gems nonetheless. Upgrade disc. Okay, sweet. How far back is the office? Let's go do that now. Wait. Oh, I fucked up. That's a little further than I thought, but I'm already on the way. So, plus a permanent upgrade is probably more important than steps on a random day. The antechamber starts unlocked. Hallway. Okay. +1 key, +1 locked trunk. Add an extra hallway to tomorrow's draft pool. +1 key, I mean, that seems pretty reasonable. And back the way we came. Definitely good that I bought both sets of steps from the kitchen, I think. Bedroom. The coin purse. Get what you do. Each time you collect 3, gain an additional 1. Oh, man, if I had waited to pick up all of those piles till I had that. I really want to get to the garage today. Walk-in closet could be really good. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it in a dead end. Ooh, a lockpick. Ooh, a lockpick. Yes. Okay, that was worth it, I think. Lockpick and a key. Now, hopefully this is a hallway that goes this way and this way. Oh, I didn't even try the lockpick kit. That's fine. Not exactly what I wanted, but it does go forward. However, that means... Hold on, let me try this one first. Let me do this to give myself a chance at the garage here, maybe? Yes. Yes! Oh, it unlocks that. I see. Okay, let me grab my 3 keys then. Did I even do the outside room today? Okay, I did. That's the footsteps thing. Ooh, another upgrade disc. Alright, I'm getting freaking plenty of those today. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. If I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the car will want to get some air. When the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Okay. That's interesting information. Now, can the car take off if I open this? If I get the power? Because there is a gate out that direction. And I don't know if that's just a visual thing or if this will actually start. Okay, let's go run the security disc. Or the upgrade disc, I mean. I was going to say billiard could be good, but Nook is fine. Plus 2 keys, plus bacon and eggs. The library goes multiple directions, right? I can take that. Or does it only go one way? And that's to the left. Hold on. Library. Yeah, it just goes to the left. Damn it. That's fine. Okay. This would be a good time for the observatory. I've been not using it because it's been better to pick other things, but finally getting a second star is not bad at all. Now, I did see one thing. Wait, hold on. Do I have to go? It's that is an unlockable. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to swing it first before I bring it down. Maybe I should have looked through it before doing all this, but that's fine. It's too late to go back now. Sweet. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add planetarium to your drafting pool? If you call it a day in a planetarium, gain 2 stars. Sure. That's 2 unlockable rooms that I have now, right? Oh, no. Just the one. Oh, yeah, 2. Ooh, there's another knight in here. Okay. I was wondering if maybe, oh no, you would eventually have to organize the 45 rooms on a chessboard, but there's only 32 chess pieces, I think, on a normal chessboard. Can I get onto this yet? Yes, I can. We've only got 11 steps left. There's only one beer left. Oh. Twins, a pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. I don't even know if it's worth it to run back there right now. Hold on. Yeah, 11? No way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it would take me all of my steps to just get back. Oh, didn't try the lockpick that time, but that's fine. Library would lead me. Okay, never mind. I can't go forward with the library. And let's try to read Swinburne. Yes, I will take that. Now I know the context of that book. Launder currency? A workshop. I've never seen that before. I'm kind of curious about laundering currency, but I'm more interested in seeing what a workshop does, and then I can call it a day. True box does not always contain the prize. Oh, well, I knew that. Are you the handle? Oh, in the green room. But I don't have a green room today. Okay. A. A rock with the letter A on it. Workshop. Combine inventory to create new items. Okay. Well, shit. Nothing in my inventory combines. That's sad. Alright, well. This day went out with not a bang, but that's fine. We can call it a day. Call it. Ordinary bed and breakfast. That's cute. And I start today with 2 gems. I will certainly take a closet today. Oh. In. Alright. I never wrote down the address in that one letter. 14,227 something Lane. Okay. I will take shelter because now, what is it? Day 8, which makes today day 15. So what time is it? Okay, let me set it for like 11 a.m. Confirm. This is still 0.13? 0.8. Oh, cool. Okay. Alright, I'll be back for you. I could save a few steps if I just sat here for like 15 minutes, but I'm not going to do that. So glad I pulled shelter again today. So yeah, okay. I thought that it was closer to 9, but I will return before the end of the day. Just have to make sure that I don't get too far away that I can't. My new storeroom. Fully based. Let's go read Red Swan. Or Swim Swan. Swim Dove? Wait. That's fine, let's go read the book. Swim Bird. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird, diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There's not a dare I would not do, there's not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea, that is what they say when looking at me. You are not sea bird, you are not swim bird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me, on my behalf. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Oh man, that's really sad. Hey, a trunk. Or Swimbird. Keycard. Do you only need one keycard to unlock all the keycard rooms? Oh. If I call that a rook, am I stupid? What's this room called again? Okay. Ooh, okay, I've been missing all kinds of trunks. Maybe I should be saving my keys. Never mind, let's go. Rook in the Nook by the book, if you look. Okay, this is my only way to go. Passageway for sure, I think. Okay, Dr. Seuss, though, I see you. Don't be locked. Sweet. Corridor. Security. Do I still have my blessing, I wonder? I might as well do this one. Yes, I do still have my blessing. What foods have you got for sale today? I didn't know this house had a cat. Maybe I did know that. Okay. Security. I feel like I should go check what time it is, but I'm going to waste a lot of steps doing that. I might as well do that towards the end of the day. Hi, Twin. Good night, Twin. Thanks for stopping by. I'll do the dark room. Maybe I can get a... Nope, I did not. I'll up my steps, that way towards the end of the day I can go back and get what's in the safe without having to worry too bad about steps. I will be drafting... Oh, never mind, the foundation leads through this. That was good. That was not intentional, but that was good. The lights are still on in here. Huh. Why not? Oh, sheltered too. Oh, I forgot I had sheltered today. That would have been nice to remember earlier. I'll go to this. I do kind of want to unlock those rooms, see what's in them. I'll do the billiard room. 7. 3. Seven again. Wait, hold on, I did my math wrong for sure. Oh yeah, okay, I missed this. Okay. So 8, 1, 18, 6. I just missed the subtraction thing, so I was like, there's no key for like 56. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I've got a few locks for that. Few keys for that. Is that a decoration, or can I pick this up? Decoration. I feel like there's certainly an entrance right here if I can control the flow of water in the place. I have a special key? Oh, I must have picked up a silver key in that room. Let's keep stockpiling keys. What the fuck? Oh my gosh! For the elevator! Oh my goodness. Yeah! Good night, Twi. Look at that! Really glad I did hallway now, although... Yeah, really glad I did hallway, because commissary would have left me the other way. Okay, let's draft this, and then I'm gonna go back. Drawing room... That's why the lights were still on in here, because I was sheltered. I didn't pick that up initially. Okay, let's see what's over here. Does this take a step to go down here, I wonder? Oh. Upgrade disc. And I have a security room already. Nice. Anything else around here? 44 steps. Oh, I have a key card today. Basement door is locked. I have a key. Can... What will using a silver key do down here, I wonder? Oh, I see. I need a basement key, maybe? Okay. Man. I have a key card, but no basement key. Now, hopefully, that didn't use up my key card, right? Yeah, sweet. Okay, I'm gonna walk back. I think that I've got a pretty direct path. And then if it's not time yet, I'm just gonna wait it out, I think. Yeah, I'll be back. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait a whole in-game hour. Damn it. Okay, well, I think it'd be dumb to just walk back now, since I did use 5 steps to get back over here. Which means I might open something else up and do something for this in-game hour. Do I have any stupid games that I could play just a little bit of? Let me look. I think a game of Chivalry is probably too long. Do I have Peglin downloaded? Let me download Peglin real quick. Let me position this at the edge of my screen. I really hope that it's... I mean, surely it's 11 a.m. and not p.m. Okay, hopefully this isn't very loud. Well, I'm just gonna play a tiny bit of Peglin real fast while I'm waiting on this last hour. It shouldn't be very long. Seemingly going pretty quick. I haven't played this in forever. This is Peglin. It's a Peggle roguelike. Where you smash pegs to kill the enemies in front of you, collect relics, etc. Classic roguelike stuff. Fast. Perfect. How is it? It's 13 minutes past. 45 minutes to go. Take that. See if I can beat a floor in the next 45 in-game minutes. So I'm going to take the path of least resistance. Oh my goodness. This was a really good one for this ball. You're dead. Nice. Holy. Okay, I think this one is worth upgrading. Sure, that works. Okay, 30 minutes to go. I know this is completely not what the stream's supposed to be, but also, I don't want to waste the 5 steps. I don't think I can reload this. And hit this, but let's see. Okay, that was enough damage anyway. Hey. Oh, I was hoping they'd bounce it back up. That's fine. Everybody's dead anyways. I think it's worth it to upgrade this again. No! Okay. Few extra coins never hurt nobody. Behind the waterfall, obviously. Ooh, okay. More bombs. Waiter, more bombs. Every 4 question mark nodes visited will be a chest, and the chance for rare relics to appear in chests is increased by 50%. Absolutely, that one. Okay. On the right. Grr. Strange amount of crows circling above. You don't think much of it until they start to drop pebbles on you. Sure, why not? So much of the forest is turned against you, but one particular tree in this clearing feels like the vast vestige of goodwill. You see an opportunity to take care of the tree and be taken care of in turn. Max health, absolutely. Okay. Love getting this one first. Come on, hit that bomb. Let's go. Okay, now they're all here. I can kill them all in one sweep. That was a lot more bombs than I expected to hit. Let's go. All that, and it's not even 11 a.m. in game yet. It's like 5 minutes to go. So let me go ahead and try the boss real quick. Continue. Okay. Chance to miss. Did not miss. I hope this can hit a reload somewhere, maybe. Nice. Okay, boss almost vanquished. Uh-oh. I probably should have aimed for a reload there. There we go. Shit. Didn't help much at all. Okay, it's just about dead. There we go. Boom. 4 successfully completed. This is the obvious answer. Continue. Okay. Get out of here. I don't care anymore. But okay. Thank goodness. Okay, fingers crossed that I got. Ooh, crud! Dropped everything on my desk. Fingers crossed that I got all the details right here. I didn't. Hold on. If day 1 is 7, fuck. That makes day 8 14. Son of a bitch. You've got to be kidding me. Oh. Boudoir. What are those apples? Recently, steps have been pretty important. Also, I don't know if eventually with the pantry I'm actually going to need 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 whatever. So I might as well set myself up for that. The 14th. Ugh. Son of a bitch. Okay, just wasted a ton of steps with that. Like 14 total, I think, or more. Because it was 5 back to the entrance. Like 16 total. Jeez. Oh, man. A guest bedroom would really be my friend here now. I'm heading to the drawing room now. Guest bedroom, guest bedroom, guest bedroom. Sure, the breaker box. I did see something from Small Ants, which was... Hold on. How do you make blue? I forget. Oh, I completely forgot how to do blue. Hmm. It's weird. Okay. I don't even know what it's for yet, but I did see doing that in like a rainbow pattern unlock something, but I don't know what. Yes. Take this. Already read that. I'll write down pawn for some of these rooms that I barely revisit. Okay. Well, that is a step towards getting some extra steps. We'll go see what I can dig up in the parlor. Gems are in the black box. This one's empty. I hate when that happens. The gems are in the box. The gems are in a box with a statement. So these two can both be true. These two can both be false also. Awesome. Where's that? Let's hope that this is right. Yeah, damn it. Bedroom. Is there anything in here worth grabbing? Is that something? Car keys. I probably won't be into the garage today. But I will take them just in case, because if I do get into the garage, I can turn on the breaker, maybe? Dining room for sure. That way if I can get 2 more up, I'll get plenty of meals back. Do this. Do I have a pool today? I do have a pool today. Shit. What the hell? 2, 2. What does this do? Oh, wait, hold on. Pump room schematic. Oh, awesome. Hold on. So pool is 6, yeah? Hmm. So something to do with pump 4? Oh, hold on. How much of this can I walk around? Multiple. Oh, there's another switch right here. And a valve. Okay. Hello, Zayla. How you doing? This is my first time walking into the water pump. But yes, I'm currently trying to figure it out. We draw. Fuck. You. I would have been immune, but that's fine. I forgot about that. You're good at the water pumps, or you're good in general? Yes, blueprints. So this one is actually tank 2, right? This is kind of flipped in a weird way. Thank you for the follow, Zayla Mateo. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm not smart enough to figure that out right this second, but I don't exactly need to for what I'm trying to do today. Yes. I'll co-check for the first time. Loop and rinse, repeat. Check item, key card. Okay. Well, wait, hold on. If I retrieve an item, Okay, yeah, let's leave it. But dinner should be served now, right? If I walk back to the dining room. Garage, maybe? A map and a magnifying glass, nice. Map. X marks the spot here. Is that just for today? I have no idea what this could be alluring to, but that's fine. Okay, can you do anything now that this is open? Doesn't feel like I can start it anyway. Those seem like they're two completely unrelated mechanics. Call you Zay? I got you, Zay. Yeah, also the ambiance of this game is really good. The music is very tranquil. Okay. Paid for itself, I suppose. Head back to the dining room. My main course for today, carrot cake, maybe? Country stew pie. Not yet. I mean, let's see if this is a boiler room, but if it's not, I'll eat it. Another rumpus room. But I don't have the gym for it. I'll take the sauna, I guess. And then that will finish my day, I think. And this is just starting the day, the next day. I think it's past 1 now. So let me go ahead and eat this. Have dinner. Yum, yum, yummy! That was fantastic! Before I walk back, let's see if I can figure out the pump room at all to get back to the pool room. Is there a button that activates anything, or here. You are not connected to anything but the ground. Gotcha. Okay. That drains that. Oh, that adds water. So, not what I want. Okay, awesome. Now if I swap this, yeah. Wait, hold on, don't do that. Yeah, damn it. This game design is fantastic. The puzzles are really challenging though. Okay, do that. Then maybe try... this. No. Wait, what if I just repeated the same thing over and over? Nope, not working. Oh no, fuck. Okay, I'm done. I'll figure this out another day. But I have... We're gonna do something shameful. Nope, wrong thing. These are not results for water pump. Overall strategy, documentation, red herrings, intro cutscene, parlor, billiards room, den, commissary. Oh wait, here we go. Boudoir. Battles. What is this one called? It's Pump Room. Is there really no Pump Room section? Billiards room, den and spare room. Boiler room, sweet. Very confusing. Awesome. Okay, hold up. Trying to figure out the boiler room. It's a paid game. It's on sale right now. Ow, my knee. It's on sale right now on Steam though, which is why I ended up picking it up now. So if I'm trying to see if it's possible to drain the pool. Because it absolutely looks like there should be a little passageway right here. And I've managed to drain it a little bit. Not very much. And I don't exactly get how all these levers work. So moving from that. The draining into the pool should be as easy as flipping this, but that's only if I'm right about how these work. So now let me close this. Then if I want to move water from here into here, maybe. Nope. Nope. Still no idea how to do it. Okay, there we go, though. Now the greenhouse is watered. And I can dump more water from this into there. What does the kitchen need water for, I wonder? Am I gonna run out of time? No, 4 hours won't go by that quick. So now... No, I do not stream kick. Should be able to move this into there somehow, but I don't know how at all. I upload my VODs on YouTube. I've been trying to get into editing. It just takes so much effort. But I really need to edit more. Damn it. Yeah, that's what I need to get down is making like stream highlights. maybe I can't directly move between these, but if I, hold on. So it'll move into whichever one it's pointing at, I think. Yeah, I see. So now there we go. And then now I can switch back to pool, and it's completely drained. Awesome. That only took forever to figure out. Okay. So into the dark room, then the chapel. Cool. Now, are you automatically gonna unlock, or do I have to do more pull? This is so many coins that I'm not gonna be able to do anything with. Ugh. It looks like there should be a passageway there, but how do I unlock it? Okay. Let me stop by the kitchen real fast. Since I have a bajillion coins, I might as well do that. Now I'm opening this stupid safe. Fingers crossed. Because once I'm out of the first month, it's going to be a lot harder to do the math on what the date is. Yes! A gem. And a letter. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I've never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. I try to stream as often as I can. This might keep me back to streaming pretty often because I'm really hooked on this game. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I have now reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront, and I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing, a date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible, and the fact that two of the crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. That's letter number 7. I've missed 6 already. Okay. I think that's it for this day. My schedule is pretty much streaming as often as I can. Um, Tuesday, Monday, and Thursday mornings, especially. All right, that's the end of the day, I think. Finally, with that safe, though. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's getting way past the time that I should be up. I'm gonna do one more day, and then we'll be golden. One more 90-step day. Well, I hope to catch you back here again soon. Yeah, you're right. I should probably do that soon. It's just because I won't keep to it perfectly, but yeah, having a here or there schedule is probably better than um, having no schedule at all. Seems good for a day that I have a lot of extra steps. Take the reading nook. Coupon book. Ooh, okay. I will take that for today. Fixed stars I will take as well. I don't get what you mean, Zay. I do not have a public Discord, unfortunately. Sure, I will take a walk-in closet. Compass sounds good to me. Gym. Okay, let's stockpile keys today, and then if I can make it back to the Grand Hall, maybe I will be able to open as many doors as I need. Okay. The gems are entirely useless on the days that you grab the one thing, so... Parlor. Storeroom. For the keys. Sorry, Zay, I do not have Discord. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. The gems are in the white box. This is true. Which means this, hold on, has to be false. Which means this has to be true. Which means it's in the white box, I think. Although, again, I do not need gems today, so... Hallway. Shit. Again. You can subscribe to my VOD channel on YouTube and my main channel, and then definitely on here, which you have, I appreciate. This, get some extra steps, get sleeping mask. Laboratory might be good. Or anything in the bedroom of note. Chess pieces in here. Ooh, another key. Awesome. Appreciate you, Zay. You're a real one? Did I have an upgrade disc yesterday that I never used? No, I used it in the bottom room. Okay, what's the experiment today? Each time you find some trash while digging, each time you eat an apple, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. None of these are very good. I have some panels. I have for my YouTube. If only I could turn on the power in the boiler room. Boiler room, was that the room I was in yesterday, or was that a different room? Pump room was the room I was in yesterday. Okay, let's do this. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. I should have drafted from the laboratory. Son of a bitch. What a waste of so many steps. Man, that's messed up. Okay. Is there anything else I can pull off today? Man, that's so messed up. I was so close to the foundation, too. Man. Anything else I can do while I'm here? That might be it for today. I can go make a wish. Man, that's messed up. So many steps. So many keys, too. Man, rip. Alright. That is going to be the end of today's stream, I believe. I'm going to hop off because today was a complete failure. I was hoping it'd be at least a little shorter of a day so that I didn't have to stay up way later, but I did not want it to be that short. But thank you everybody who stopped by. Thank you, Zay, and thank you to Random Red. I will catch you guys hopefully on the next stream. If you enjoyed it, please follow, and have a great night.